My mom dies. Then my dad falls in love with her nurse, but I think the nurse poisoned my dad for his money.
What?
So, I'm an only son. My mom died of ovarian cancer at only 45 years of age, and it broke my dad's heart. They had been together since college and were the same age, with my dad being only a month older. Wow, that's like so close in age, actually.
Yeah, geez.
I'm 22 and about to graduate college with my degree in chemistry when the main events start to occur. Now, I went to college on a full ride scholarship, and this will be important later. My dad met my stepmom when she was my mom's nurse at the hospital where she spent her final days. My stepmom, Grace, played all the right notes to gain my dad's trust. She was empathetic to him, nurturing, and comforting after my mom's passing. I was 17 and old enough to sense she was just trying to weasel her way into my dad's resources.
Oh.
But it was up to my dad if he wanted to be in a relationship with her. I was in my final year of public school and had just won a scholarship to attend college out of the country for the following year. My dad mourned my mom for a year, and that whole time, Grace would check in on him on the phone every month or so. In my opinion, to scope out the possibility of her sinking her hooks into him.
Oh, God.
After a year passed, Grace took the gloves off and went hard after my dad.
To make him hard.
Uh-oh. Grace was only 40 when she and my dad started seeing each other. I didn't like her, but at the same time, my dad at least didn't seem so depressed anymore. So I tried to be less pessimistic and give her the benefit of the doubt. In my gut, I did not trust her. Now here's the thing. We're Scandinavian, and at least in my family, the son does not tell his father what to do or even offer any opinion. Grace is from the Czech Republic, if you're wondering. Never heard of that before. My father was a successful banker during his career, and he amassed quite a portfolio of wealth. I will spare you the details, but after 6 months of dating, Grace and my father got married.
That's very soon.
My dad never really got over my mom, though, and he was getting weaker and weaker, even though he was only 57. Since his health was waning, he called me and said, point blank, "Boy, what do you need to be set up in life?" I told him I didn't need anything. I'm a man and could take care of myself, but what are you even talking about, Dad? You're going to be around for at least a few decades. I did remind him that he had living sisters with children, my aunts and cousins, and I also reminded him that I had a full scholarship to college, so he didn't need to worry about giving me any cash. And then, only a year later, he died at 59.
Pretty young.
Kind of seems to be out of nowhere. I, of course, have seen lots of Hollywood movies, so I consider the conspiracy theory that maybe my dad's new wife poisoned him and made him sign over all the money to her. But I honestly don't think that's what's happened.
Yeah, that seems like reaching.
Other relatives don't like Grace either, but they knew my dad was totally in love with my mom and that her death utterly broke him. Well, long story short, my dad bequeathed his 5-bedroom house